Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome to a journal with me video. I am still sick. I don't know how sick, like a little sick. I'm actually just very hoarse, but definitely not 100%, but I'm here. Haven't done hardly any journaling in here, but thought we would try today. Thought we would try today. A couple of reasons for that. One, I have some time. It's almost 7 o'clock at night. I am home from work. I'm home from the gym. And if I'm not going to journal at night, then it doesn't get done until weekend. And then I'm tired and whatever else. So I thought we'd try it. How about that? Okay, I'm looking at my planner off to the left here. Today is Tuesday the 13th. And I had this in my planner. So I think that is going to go yesterday. Okay. So what do I have today? Today we have work, gym, and we're going to journal. My husband was home early. Yard work. Okay. I worked on my board at work today. And that's kind of it. So, all right, let's look at yesterday. I don't think I need this flippin'. Gosh, isn't that pretty though? Look at this beautiful page and how it turned out. I don't think I need this flip yesterday. Let's think about what we did yesterday because it was relatively the same day. Work, gym, board, yard. I'm trying to think. We prepped meat and eggs yesterday. I had a pizza for lunch. Trying to think what else. I think that's it. Like relatively easy days, right? Not a lot going on. So, the work today was like catch up and prep. Today at work, I did have a training. I actually finished my board today. I was so frustrated with it, and so that's why it's like kind of on my mind. Now, I do have here. You can see I have some mental health stickers. They're not all. I had already had these. These are not the ones I ordered for this month, but I went through them and felt like, oh, I might as well, get them out and start using them this month because it's May and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And so I actually kind of like the colors of this here, so we'll go ahead and put that there just because we don't have too much to document this day. E is watching boat videos. What did we end up watching last night? I did take a bath last night. Oh, and I started my new book. Did we watch that show last night? No, that was the night before. Okay. I'm trying to think. I have this little weekend here that goes with this set from Sweet Melissa, but I don't know. I don't know if I don't want it on that day actually, because it was kind of like we were on vacation. You know, we were away all the days were. This one's fun. Let's see what the next Saturday looks like. I'm just kind of looking for a weekend to pop it in on. Oh, this is Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to put it right here because is that right? Yeah, this Friday's the 18th. Next Friday's the 23rd. And we're going early to California on Friday. So we'll do that. Okay. All right. So where are we at? Let's try. I have nothing planned. Like literally, I just like ran down here and I was like, I'm going to grab some journaling time and see. See what we can do. I did get out those stickers because I was hoping to kind of try and use them here. So I think we'll do that. This sweet printable is from Brooke. And I think I'm going to give it a loose fold and pop it in right there because we're going down for our birthday party. So we'll put that there. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to first look into my capsule because I know I had pulled some items specifically for this month. Oh, there's a throwback sticker that I wanted for this picture here. Okay, that's good. Now we can put that into that. These were the stickers I ordered this month for mental health. I think I already showed you guys these. I guess we could try and use one of these. Okay, we will use that today because the gym, we will also use that. That's funny. Oh, and these extra pictures, we don't need those in here. That little cap thing I drew. Okay, so that's all. We could use one of these weather reports. This I was going to use. We had a meeting, but I was out of town. I like one of these. What else do I have in here for May? April's not finished, and some of this I pulled for April. This poor thing has not been used. I just don't know if it's going to be at this point. Here's April. Okay, here is... I just don't know. I pulled that because we went to Charleston, obviously. Oh, we could use that yesterday. And I'm just looking really quickly. Oh. Okay, these have to get pulled right now. I'm going to, I guess, go back and have to put them. And this is the birthday party stuff. Oh, fly to your happy place. And that's a job thing. Okay, that is the little capsule, if you will. Oh, you know what else we got yesterday? This is very exciting. I got my driver's license yesterday. I'm not a fan of it. I don't understand. I got a new passport and a new driver's license, and neither one of them is like a clear picture. I don't know how to, it's like pixelated, like on purpose. I don't I guess that's the new security. Let me know if you have yours, if that's what it looks like. It's very strange. It's very strange. Okay, this is graduation day, visit to the beach day, on a visit to the beach. Look at that. We also collected seashells. All right, this I don't know about. My son used to live in a literally like one of these houses in Charleston, one of the colored old historic homes in Charleston. Now he lives in a high rise, like beautiful, brand new apartment. So I may save this for our next trip. I mean, I'm just trying to think of what day I would put it on. I mean, it doesn't need to go on graduation. It could go on this Wednesday here, like to kind of represent, but I don't think we need it on that day. So I'm actually going to take that back and put it back away. Okay. Now, if you're new here, welcome. If not, you know I've been choosing an item every month to challenge myself to use my stuff. This month's item of the month is my bit box, which is this hot mess of wonderment. I was going to go through it and organize it since I filmed it for you guys. That obviously hasn't happened. So, we're going to just finger through it very quickly. We're going to have to consciously use some of this stuff. Like I already see this frame. So when I did my pages, when I did my numbers, everything on here, like all of this is from the bit box, not the numbers. These are from Melissa, but everything behind here is from my bit box. This frame. Okay. So I tried to use, I don't know about that tag. It may have been, but this was in my bit box. This was in my bit box. So I tried to use things from my bit box already on every page, but we're going to go through here and see if we can find stuff that could be, we had, I might be able to combine those. We had a doozy. Okay, see this? I'm going to put that on Friday the 9th and see if we can make it work for the beach day. We had a doozy of a workout today. That's called like a chipper. It's just a long list of things that kind of you got to get through, I guess is the best way to explain it, like a long list. And so it had a time cap of 20 minutes, which means like if you finish before 20 minutes, you mark down your time that you finished it in. And if you don't, like if you're still working, then you're cut off at 20 minutes and you mark the number of rounds you got through, I guess. Actually like this for Thursday. So I went into it thinking I was going to use the 20 minutes. And I actually didn't. I finished in 16 minutes, so that was good. But the girl next to me finished like way ahead of me and she was killing me. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And so I was talking to her after and I was like, oh my gosh, girl, you killed that. I don't know her. I was just like giving her a compliment and she was like, thanks. I was like, that's amazing. Like, what was that? Like 12 minutes? Cause she finished, like the rounds were different amounts of stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I knew I still had like 3 more rounds when she got done. I was like, God, that's crazy, you know? And I said, what was that, like 12 minutes or something? Because I obviously wasn't looking at the clock. And she's like, no, like 10:27 or something. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, that's amazing. So, goals. Hashtag goals. I'm just trying to look through here and see. This could be me today, like that kind of grumpy face. I guess I did take a picture of my bulletin board at work. I could pop that in here. I kind of like that. I might use that tomorrow, actually. It it was just a lot. I don't know. So let's see. Some of these, that could be me in the bathtub last night, like reading my book. Let's see if we want to use that. And part of the fun of the bit box is there's literally everything in here, but I don't have a good like comprehension or memory of exactly what's in here. Like I couldn't tell you there's a picture of a penguin on a motorcycle or a, whatever. And so just trying to remember, even though I just went through it last week. Oh, excuse me. Here come the yawns. It's time to go shower and go to bed. And I know that nighttime's just not my most creative time. Like, yeah. I probably should just be upstairs watching TV with my husband. He's watching a sailing show. And I could reorganize this thing. That's what I actually would like to do. Oh, this is fun for Thursday. If we don't use that other one, I'd like to use that one. She's so cute. I love that planner girl from Christy Tomlinson. Okay, let's figure out. Oh, and I walked yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, on Mondays I have my that was my face yesterday. On Mondays I have my like mental health movement Mondays, and it's been hit or miss if people, come or not, and sometimes I end up walking by myself. Okay, that's very cute, and I might need that for the time in. That's gorgeous. We might use that for South Carolina time. We're not going to do all that today, but I'm going to pull it. Okay, there's the big hunk of love bit box. Okay, let's see if we could do something for today. How about that? I like the let's dig in. Oh gosh, this stupid board. Okay, I think I'll use that. This snail represents me at the gym today. Oh my gosh, I felt like a snail. But I finished, so it was a lot. It was, let's see, multiple rounds and sets and reps of jump rope. What was it? Jump rope, sit-ups, and box jumps. So all right. I kind of like this. Yep, we're just going to make a page. There's not too much to actually like document today. I might do a little bit more journaling about, the day. So I like this. This little snail cracks me up. I was thinking the frame's kind of fun, but I think one frame's okay, but maybe it kind of goes over here. I'm not too sure. Let's cut that one off. Let's see. Now I could cut out more of the frame. You can tell that paper behind it, you know, the background is polka dot. And I'm going to adjust you just a bit here. There we go. But I kind of like the polka dot paper. We're going to leave it. We're just going to wing it. All right. I'm going to leave it this way. Turn it this way is the same orientation. So I'm going to pop it this way. And we'll give this little guy a little sticky stuff. And we'll do that. All right. Now, I guess I want to change this. Hold on. Hold, please. Let's see. Let's get this guy on here. He can go here. That's going to change the placement of this. Because we're going to put it right there. Okay. Now this little guy can go here. All right. Rub some of that glue off. Okay. So that works for that. I would like to, I brought home my, oh, where's my other paint? Here it is. I painted on my board at work, and I was thinking it would be fun. We're just going to do it. I'm feeling in the moment here. We're going to paint. And I'm just literally, I mean, I don't have to tell you what I'm doing. You can, oh, that's a problem though. I don't have my water in here. Shoot. Okay, let's think very quickly because I don't want to get up and go get it. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to get out this little tray that I have. I don't normally use this for watercolor, but it's going to be fine. And we'll just put some spray water in there. And then what brush? Here's the brush I used at work. I don't think I have, and this paper's super thin ledger paper, so we'll see. Oh yeah, look at, there it goes. Okay. We'll get some more water in here. Yeah, that's fun. I don't want to be all crazy up in here though. Let's put some plastic behind that. Let's see. I'm a little sad. It's a little bit opaque more than I wanted because that paper behind it's super fun. So let's see if we can. This is literally the paper towels from work that I brought home my brush in. That's better. There we go. There we go. Now, Yeah, much better. All right, now like this I'm going to have to clean though, because I don't normally keep this one on my desk. It's in my big paintbrushes over there, but, and then I had this acrylic paint and I used almost all of it, but this is kind of fun because it's in a tube and I like that you can see, I don't know, actually it's like toothpaste. You can actually see how much you have left in there. I guess it's like in a clear tube is my point. So I know I have a little bit to play with in there. I'm a little hesitant to do this. This is literally what I did on my board though. And I got really cool like brush strokes and stuff, but this paper you can tell is super thin. And we're going to need more actually. Yeah, that green just... This may be all the journaling we're doing today because it's going to have to dry. Okay, scooch that over just a little bit. Let's see if we can get some of this white. Oh, super crazy. We're getting super crazy up in here. All right. Well, we've lost kind of that background, but that's okay. That is what my board at work looks like. The part I painted, obviously. All right. Do we want to pick up any of this paint on anything else? Like, do we want this paint is my question. And I don't think I need it. But we can always just try. No harm, no foul if we decide we don't want this, right? It's pretty. So we might end up using that as a journal spot or something. And we have less to clean off of our plate. All right, so we have that fun card just literally for fun. And then this will clean later. I'll put it off here to the side to go out. Ooh, okay. All right, so let's see. I don't know if this is gonna, it won't dry on this. I'll tell you, it will melt that. So we'll see if we can get it dry. At least dry enough to stick the plastic in here. You want to be a little careful though because it will warp these pages. You can see it starting to oh, interesting. This thing behind it is plastic. On the next page is plastic. So I want to be very careful with this heat gun. Now, sometimes when you art journal, like if you want it to bubble, if you want the texture there, you can leave that heat pretty close to that. You can see it started to bubble right there, which is sometimes pretty cool. I don't want to do that, but it's going to be fine. It did not really even come through this paper, which I find fascinating. And it didn't wreck this piece right here, which is, like I said, plastic. So I think that's actually fine. I'm going to fold that one up just because it's wet. And we'll pop this one in here when we're ready. Let's see. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. And look how cute those are going to be. Now, this is the teacup I did choose for this day, or coffee cup rather, which also looks adorable. So we'll have to decide. I'm going to pop that in there as well. Have to decide which one we want to use. Let's see what this next Thursday is. This one's yellow. If we wanted to use this on this day, it does have more orange and yellow here. So I'm going to actually pop this one onto this Thursday. And then we have pink cups on this day. So that's perfect. Okay, let's... This little guy just cracks me up. He is kind of mad. Which my watch is like, get up and move. It's, if I showed you my step count for today, or I went to the gym and I rode the bike on top of that, and I walked like 12,000 steps already before I went to the gym. I'm done moving for the day. I'm not sure how I want to incorporate, like, he looks angry to me, or frustrated at least. So I do think it fits on today. I was very frustrated with my project. It turned out okay, but I'm not too sure. So I think I'm going to leave it for now. Let's pop that in there. Let's go back to yesterday really quickly. Again, I don't think I need this flip, but let's just play with it for a minute. We could put this on here because I did my whole board. I guess I should take a picture of my board. I guess that would be fun. Maybe I'll do that later in the month. We could even incorporate that onto here. I don't actually like that. We could do that. If we don't do that, let's fold it over. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it for today, but let's just fold it over to see what it looks like without it. All right. If we're not going to do that, then we just have that. And I'm going to make that decision. We don't need this page. Okay, so we have that for later. All right, so there's that day. We have this. I think I'm just going to pop it up here. Yeah, because again, we don't have too much going on. I could put that little, let's see. Both sides are super shiny, so I don't think it matters. Put a little Elmer's on there and see if it does the trick. I'm going to let it go over the page a little bit. I did put glue on it, but should be fine. It'll stick up just a little bit, which is fine. Okay. That's exciting. I like this little walker person. I like the colors in it, and it's kind of small, but it's fine because I ended up walking yesterday by myself, which is also fine. Like I said, I go whether or not anybody comes or not. I like to be out there. What do I want to say about that? I like people to see me out there. Whether or not anybody else comes, I like people to see me out there so they always know they can join me on Mondays if they want. And so, like, if nobody comes, I'm not going to just leave, right? All right. Now, the question is, if I was going to use just the girl, we could put her down here. Well, I guess it fits. I guess it fits fine. Let's do it. I'll trim it just a little bit, and I'll put some, I'm going to put glue stick on that. It's a very thin magazine picture, so that liquid glue I think will bubble it, but all right, I'm going to slide it in there just like that. All right. This was like kind of my face though, kind of like, where is everybody? Why are you not here? But I don't, oh, it also says stress relief, but I like right here where it says for your health, and I like that it's in green. This little person, it could go on any of these days. The kids are in the middle of testing, and so, but my third graders start testing tomorrow. I think we'll pop her into tomorrow. And I want to pop her down here at the end of this page because I took a bath and like started my new book at the end of the day. Like, right? Because I kind of journal usually like that. You don't have to, obviously. And it's got water on it. I obviously printed it and dropped water on it. I've printed this years ago. I don't even know. It makes more sense, I think, to pop it up here. I do have this little guy right here from Courtney that would look kind of cute, but that doesn't look like, like, you know, my energy right now for, oh, I'm so sorry. Hang on for the ride, friends. That's not, I guess, what I want to say about my reading. Like, I don't, the little monster looks sad. And I wasn't sad. I was like relaxed and like happy in my bath. And so I'm going to put her up here, watermarks and all. And this is actually from my board. So that's on there. We have pizza. I have this washi that says like get it done because there was a lot to get done. But I'm not too sure I want it on this page necessarily. All right, let's keep working our way back. We need to put something like for the gym or a space there. Just trying to think here. Just looking at it. The Bitbox is a fun thing because it's literally like all the loose stuff on my desk. I love this blue, and like I love that it kind of goes with this page, and so I'm wondering, you know, if we could make something like that work. So maybe I'll tuck that in there for now. Let's see, coffee stickers. Yeah, so like, obviously, maybe I'll put that in here and write. You know, we could write on the ribbon. I'm going to tuck it in. Okay, let's see. This is another thing from Friday. My goodness, we have lots on Friday. And not sure about that. Okay. Should we keep working ourselves backwards? Oh, that's what I was going to say. This day, very exciting. We got our license. We both got our license. License in mail. That is very exciting. So, I don't know how I want to document that because that's a big deal. So, how do we document that? And for whatever reason, the first thing I'm thinking of is like trying to use this thing somehow. I so badly want to leave this thing on here, and I'm really thinking the only way to do that is at the top of the journal so it would fold over. You know what I mean? Not too sure. I think we want to, I can get the envelope. That's what I'll do, and tie that in. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's just kind of work our way back a little bit. This is Saturday. We did celebrate Mother's Day. Oh, see, I don't have my picture for this day. Okay, can't do that. And did we get... We do have pictures for this day. Let's try Friday. Now, see this? This is a perfect day for this because we did go to the beach. Oh, I was going to save this though. But I'm not. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to make this decision right now because we need extra space. So let's put it on the back and use it. I was going to save it for when my kids go to Costa Rica, but the giant pineapple is perfect for South Carolina. So let's do that. Okay. All right. What else do we have? We have this postcard. Oh, it's not wide enough. Dang it. We could cut a little bit. Okay, let's see what else we have. Because we do need some more space. So we have some pictures. Here's the seashell. We did gather shells. That was fun. This was a busy night. This was a busy day. Our visit to the beach. See, we could do something like that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. We're going to cut it and we're going to do it. Okay. I was going to cut both sides. Never mind. We are short 5. We're like 4 and... All right. Let's see. All right. There is the 5. Let's do that. Okay, does that fit now? It sure does. Look at that. It's perfect. All right. Now, this we could flip up or we could flip out. What do we want to do? Let's flip it up. That sounds fun. Let's flip it up. All right, we're going to do that. Okay. And then this we can put on the postcard. I don't want it there. We definitely want it here. There we go. And then we can cover this with other pretty washi when the time comes. Do I have a word one I want to use? I don't think so. This one says, make today beautiful. This one says celebrate. That one's kind of pretty. Like we were still celebrating graduation, obviously. It's the very end of the row. Oh gosh. Is today the day? Oh my goodness. All right, let's do it. Oh my gosh. And I'll tell you what. All right, that's recycle. This, I'm going to save right here for a second. I'm not going to worry about getting that off, so we'll just glue it down. And oh my gosh, that's the last of that washi. Well, it's been a good run, little washi tape. All right. What a cool feeling, though. All right, so this is the beach. But see, we have fun things like this seashell. We have this seashell. This is nighttime. This is lunchtime. All right, so this is a day I have multiple cough medicine things. I don't know if I need one on this day. This is... Oh, where's the picture of my mom? I'm missing picture. Oh, no. I'm missing pictures. Huh. Okay, I'm not going to use this because why? I don't need it. I have a picture of my son and my mom. I'm going to put it back in the bit box. Did I put it on the wrong day? Looking at the ocean and picking up shells. All right, it'll go somewhere. So our visit to the beach, this can go here. And I mean, we could even put this. I don't like that. I could just write here, Charleston, South Carolina, or Folly Beach. Oh, we'll write that. That's fun. Let's do that. We can do that right now. This is obviously a dark blue. This one's better. That one's better. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Yeah, not great, but it's done. There's that. Okay, I need to find my other picture though. So I think over here in this thing, we might make some tags or like, yeah, I don't know, tags. Let's dig through this. This is fun because it already has lines on it. I did move all of the... Why is this in here? Like... I am going to put this in my journal spots, but that thing's overfloweth as well. Let's see. If there's something in here. I thought that I guess I took them out. Okay. We can make, oh, I wonder if this has anything we want to use. Here's my journal spots. That is also, like I said, overflowing. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to put that one back in. And we've been through the bit box. I don't think there's anything in there I want to use as a tag tuck thing. I'm just taking one more perusal right here. Oh, we did have some good oysters though. Okay. So in here I have what should be kind of blank journal spots, backgrounds if you will, but it has grown in its collection. I mean, there's just a white. This probably doesn't even go in here. It goes in the other pile now that I'm separating those into packaging. Oh, okay, here's a fun card. Let's see if, oh, and I was going to get out these just to see if any of these worked. And we do have this set in here as well. Okay. Let's look at these real quick. So this, okay, well that one's not going to do anything for us. This one's fun. Like obviously it's just seashells. It would look something like that, which is okay because we have some brown over here. Anything we do is going to cover up kind of this pink yellow fun part. So, you know, that's just part of the gamble there. We could tuck this kind of guy in here. We could, you know, whatever we want to do there. I'm not too sure yet. This is a 4x6 pad that I believe I got at the thrift store, but I didn't know color wise. That blue is not quite what we're looking for. It has an orange. Again, not quite the colors. I mean, this guy's like perfect with the purples and the blues and the... Okay, so too bright, which is odd to say about the beach, but that's okay. This is a box of like creative memory. This is paper, but they're already cut in 4x6. The brown, you know, kind of just reminds me of sand, obviously. That's a little light, but that matches down here. We could kind of tuck those in like that. We could even make this almost a tag for that. That's kind of fun. These are obviously too dark. That's a journal card. Not the right color. And this blue is also the not right color. I mean, it would work, but let's try this brown theme we have going on. And I'll tuck that in there like that. Yeah, let's do it. I like this tag on here. I'm simply going to commit to that. Kind of like that. To make this tag bigger and more kind of like that. This one's okay with me. I like the shells actually. So I actually like this starfish up here. I mean, Sea Star, whatever you're, oh, it has a glue thing on the back. It has a piece of glue tape. Oh, well, sorry, little Sea Star. All right, dude, you're going to go like right there. That's your new home. All right, let's see what else we can do. This is nighttime. Here we go, back at this. Now, I'm missing my beach. This is so strange. These obviously are not the same day. Oh, this is this day, and this is this day. I can tell by the time I took the picture. Perfect. I'm going to move the cough medicine, I think. And I'm going to need a whole nother tag. Like, we went to the beach and then we went, oh my gosh. Oh, we went back to the hotel, my mom's hotel. And we were expecting like, kind of like dinner by the pool. Just relaxing. Like, it's just beautiful. It's our favorite place to be. And we didn't know they have a huge party every Friday during summer. Yeah, good talk. So, this picture's horrible, but I'm gonna use it anyway because it was just so funny. I think, I don't even know. I guess I'll cut this down as small as I can get it. But, oh my gosh, you had to be a guest of the hotel to even get into the parking. They weren't letting cars in. I mean, there was hundreds and hundreds of people there. My mom was like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to need like two more, or maybe not. Maybe we'll put the other beach picture here. I don't know where it is. I feel like I showed it to you guys when I printed it. So there's a chance it's here somewhere. It's just very strange. Because this is all the hotel. And I guess if I want to do it sequentially, I would put this almost here. Let's just commit to some of this. It's not that big of a deal. That's the other thing. Like, it's memories and they're down on paper and we can write the stories and it doesn't have to be, perfect, obviously. I feel like I have another picture, but we're going to get these down. I would like to not have these be so square, but it's looking like that. I don't want this over here. I don't like this wording here. I want that to cover that. So we'll do that. I'm going to cut it just a tad more. You guys, my husband can get people to do a lot of things. He is the most amazing coach. He used to coach skiing and he used to coach surfing and then he didn't formally get for pay. Like he worked at a surf shop. But he has taught many people how to ski. And my mom just loves this man, I'm telling you. And he has her out here throwing bocce ball. Like, I'm like, what? Yep. All right. Why? Where are you supposed to go? There you go. All right. And I don't need you all the way in there, but okay. So that was kind of the last part of the day. We also have this part of the day, but that's going to be another tag. So this will be this part of the beach. I guess that would be at the top and this could be at the bottom. And again, not perfect, just documented, right? Oh, and I probably should have done it opposite. Because there's a white space in this corner. If you catch that glue, most of these glue sticks, if you catch them soon enough, you can kind of rub it and it like comes off. I was hoping to kind of cover up some of this. Like if the picture went this way, it would be great, but it doesn't. So let's trim this guy down. Yeah, he's over here sharing drinks with my mom. They ordered, I don't know what they ordered, some special of the day. I love him so much. He's so good for us. He's great for her because he doesn't, you know. All right, let's do that. And that kind of documents that. Now, on the back of this one, I am going to put this parking pass just because it is part of the day there and in and out of that silly parking lot that night. Oh, it was a nightmare. Anyway, all of that to be said, we get there and I'm with, I don't even know what group, like we were in different, 4 of us walked in, whatever. The 3 people I'm with, I can't even remember who it is. Like, walk ahead of me. They walk right through security and into the party. There's thousands of people. They stop me. Out of all the people, they stop me and they're like, "Can I see your wristband?" I'm like, "I don't have what wristband?" And they're like, "Well, you need a wristband to get in." I'm like literally looking at the 3 people in my party ahead of me. And I'm like, okay, how do I get a wristband? And they're like, "Well, are you a guest of the hotel?" I was like, "Yes," which we weren't, but my mom was. So I said, "Yes." And so they're like, "Well, you need to go to the front desk and get your wristband, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh my God." So we go get that. I give the wristband to the kids. The kids get in. It was just horrible. Anyway, my mom wanted no part of this giant party. So we ended up going to the other pool, ordering cocktails and going over there. But I was just cracking up because I was like, what? This is so not like what we had envisioned the night to be, if you will. And of course it turned out perfect anyway, but we were just all giggling because, yes, it was quite the party. And it will be quite the party every Friday night during summer. Now, my son's girlfriend's parents are coming this week and they're staying at the same hotel and they're super excited for it. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons we got it." But we didn't even look at the calendar when we booked it for graduation. And so I didn't realize their summer season had started yet. But anyway, okay, we need one more tag on this day. And I'm just not too sure. Oh, and we are way over time. So let's end it there. I will find another tag to kind of go in here. I need to find my other picture here because I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to end up putting this one here. And the other one I'm hoping is like kind of this space. And then I can journal about the day. I might do it like this. I'm not too sure yet. Okay. This though, I need a whole nother tag for because this was kind of like gifts and like back at their apartment type thing. So that will go in here. And we will finish up this page, but we got a little bit done. Got just a little bit done. This is yesterday. We did get today done. Oh yeah, it's almost dry. Yeah, almost dry. So I can kind of talk about the frustration that happened with that. But pretty excited. I actually really like this page. Like I'm trying to think if we want one of these giant stickers on here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, not too sure. So I'm going to, not put that there. I'm going to put that there. And that will be it. I'm not in love with this cover. It's very not the color of May for me. I love the cover, but it's not May for me. So I need to do some work on this to see if I can kind of dull it down. That may not be the right word. We may end up putting things on it. Not this, but like we may end up kind of decorating it a lot, if you will. We could put like kind of a bunch of stickers on the front. I'm not too sure that's the look I'm going for this month, but we will see. I think if we broke it up, it wouldn't, be as upsetting to my eye, right? But I'm also thinking, we may do something like that. Not with those things, but I'm also thinking I may put some white paint on top of this. But I'm not too sure that will do what I'm looking for either. So I think I have to kind of play with it a little bit to figure it out. But even that makes me happier. Obviously, I'm not going to choose these things, but just so you know. All right, so that's where we're at. Thanks for being here, you guys. Happy nighttime. It's time for bed. It's 8 o'clock. It's time for me to get in the shower, prep my food for tomorrow, pack my gym bag, and go to bed. So thanks for being here. I hope you're having a great day. I hope your journaling's going well. Let me know if you're using your bit box. I've not even made a dent, like not even a dent, but it's okay. We're using it, and I'm totally in love with using it. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know how your journaling's going. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.